Hello everyone, Darek here from Caliathletics and welcome the sponsors of today's video. Today we're going to talk about how to build massive arms, so how to work out our biceps and triceps with calisthenics and a small bonus at the end. So guys, let's get it started. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the basic exercises, and I know you know them really good, but what I can say is that these are really effective. You don't want to only work with the isolation exercises, you want to focus mainly on the compound movements, and if you have the progressive overload in your program, I can guarantee you a good results. And later on, if we want to optimize that and give some more volume to our arms, we can implement also the isolations. But the thing is that if you're a beginner, it may be even enough to work only with the basic exercises. So guys, first of all, we're going to start with the pull-ups. So the pull-ups should be the core of your arms workout. It's going to engage really much your biceps, forearms and also the back, and you're going to apply exactly the same rules when it comes to the proper technique, with the only difference that you want to implement sort of the muscle-mind connection that is going to help you to engage the biceps a bit more. So instead of focusing in pulling with your lats, you want to focus on pulling with your arms and contracting fully your biceps. And you can switch in a workout A, workout B between the pull-ups, commando pull-ups, chin-ups and all sort of variations. It's going to be a small difference in how much you engage your biceps and a back. So guys, don't pay too much attention to that. I would recommend mixing it all. Right now the exercises for the triceps, and I know most of you know them pretty good, but I believe that this is the exercises that gave me so much progress when it comes to the triceps strength and the size. So right now we have the dips and also the diamond push-ups. When it comes to dips, you're going to mostly engage the short head of triceps, and that's because of the long head is not really stretched in dips, neither in diamond push-ups. So because of that, later on I'm going to show you the accessory exercise for the long head of triceps. But before we move to that, I also want to emphasize the fact that when it comes to the dips, you don't really want to lean too much forward if you want to optimize your progress and engagement of the triceps. Otherwise, you're going to mostly engage the chest and the front delts. Another biceps exercise that I found really effective for me is the Australian one-arm pull-ups. For that, we're going to need the low bar. In case you don't have access for that, you can do it on the rings as well, and there you can even better adjust the difficulty of that exercise. So to perform that, we're going to apply exactly the same rules, so making sure to control the movement, retracting your scapulas and also focusing on pulling with your biceps. Now guys, two isolation exercises that I always mix in the supersets. If you don't know what the superset is, check out the video on my channel about it. And right now we're going to mix the biceps curls with the triceps extensions. For the biceps curls, what you want to focus on is pulling the bar towards your forehead and really squeezing your biceps. And here I would also recommend the false grip. And right now the triceps extensions, also called as the skull crushers, you're going to perform it on the ladder, because in that way you can adjust the difficulty. If you perform it at this height, it's going to be easy. If you perform it here, it's going to be way more difficult. What you want to focus is going down with the whole body and not leaving the hip in the same place, because it's going to be way easier and not that effective. And now the bonus, the simplest exercise ever that I believe anyone can do at home. You're going to just grab some books, bottles of water, or maybe weights if you have available. You're going to put it in backpack. I would recommend the Caliathletics one. It's going to give you some extra power, and I'm not trying to sell you anything. And you're going to perform the biceps curls, keeping in mind the full range of motion, controlling the movement, and you can keep it the hammer grip or supinated if you wish. And lastly guys, I know that in the calisthenics community a lot of people are afraid of using the weights. Guys, if you have access to weights, you can use it, implement this into your workouts. It's a great way to optimize your progress, especially if you're intermediate athlete. However, if you don't have access to weights, you can obviously get a great physique with calisthenics only. If you don't know how to mix the weights and calisthenics, you can check our weighted calisthenics program that I followed a year ago, I believe, and that was great progress for me. So guys, that was it for today's video. Thanks for watching it, and see you in the next one. Peace.